Good morning, everyone. I hope you've had a really great weekend. It's Anna here from Journeys. I'm here for our last week of our Journeys Gems series on trust, where we've been talking about the information that Brene discovered in her research when she looked at trust. So you can go back and have a look at the other videos to see what I've been talking about. But basically, we've been looking at breaking trust down into 7 elements. Brene came up with an acronym called BRAVING, which means boundaries, reliability, accountability, vault, integrity, non-judgment and generosity. So we've looked at the others in previous videos, and today we're going to look at the last 2, which is non-judgment and generosity, and how those 2 things impact on our trust in our relationships. So the first one is non-judgment. So it's very simple. Most of us can think about times when we felt judged and times when we felt like we aren't being judged, and how different we feel in that relationship, or how different we feel when we are sharing what's going on for us in each of those 2 experiences. So non-judgment is about you're able to share, I'm able to share what it is that's going on in our life or how we feel without being judged. That's it. That's what that's what it is to have and exercise non-judgment. The last one is generosity. So generosity is about not necessarily giving with your money or time, but it's actually being generous of spirit, generous in your heart. So when something is challenging in a relationship and someone is maybe acting out of the ordinary, that you're able to give them the most generous assumptions towards that person and be able to check in with them. And maybe you could say something like, is everything okay? Because this doesn't seem normal to how you usually are. I just want to check in that everything's okay. So being generous towards them instead of assuming that they have done something malicious or intentionally wrong to hurt you. So instead being able to come towards them in the relationship and saying, is everything okay? Because, this is not normal for you. So being generous towards them, having generous assumptions with their words and actions. When we do that, that helps to build trust, because the other person is actually coming towards you and saying, is everything okay? Instead of, as I said, automatically assuming that they've done something deliberately wrong and that they've done it to hurt you. Now, let me recap. So we've got boundaries, what's okay and what's not okay for you. Reliability, are they willing to do what they say they're going to do? Accountability, will they make amends when they make a mistake? Vault, will they hold your story in confidence and other people's in confidence as well? Integrity, so choosing courage over comfort, choosing what's right over what's fun, fast and easy, and practicing their values, not just professing them. Non-judgment, are they able to listen to you and not judge you in how you're feeling or what's going on in your life? And generosity, can you come towards them with the most generous assumptions and tap in with them and kind of go, is everything okay? Because this isn't normal behavior or words from you. Now, the really important thing with all of this, as I said, it's important to break down trust, because it gives us a time to be able to really pinpoint what's actually going on. So instead of just going, I can't trust you anymore, it's like, what does that even mean? Whereas being able to look at this list of braving and be able to kind of go, okay, do they set boundaries? Are they reliable? Are they accountable? All those things. You'll usually find a few, or maybe just one, that's kind of shines out as the potential issue or problem and challenge in your relationship. When you do that, then you can go towards having a conversation with them that's really specific. And you can have examples of what it is that you're finding challenging around trust in that relationship. It's also important to look at this as self-trust, right? It's important for us to trust ourselves. So are we setting boundaries with ourselves? We're living up to the boundaries that we set. We're able to reflect and go, was I reliable in this situation for myself, but also for others in my life as well? Did I hold myself accountable? Did I respect the vault, or did I share something that wasn't mine to share? Did I act with integrity and in line with my values? Did I ask for what I needed and be non-judgmental towards myself right? Because often we have our default can be negative self-talk. So were we non-judgmental of ourselves? And finally, generosity. Are we coming at ourselves with the most generous assumptions that we're doing the best we can? So I've really found this braving acronym really helpful in my own life, and a lot of the people that I share with find it really, really helpful. So I hope it's been helpful for you too. Again, any questions, comments, if there's something that's been brought up that you would like to talk through in a more professional relationship way, you could have some sessions with me. Just have a look at the website, journeys.com.au, or just send me a message and we can chat about that. I hope it's been really helpful, and thank you so much for being on the journey of this Journeys Gems series around trust. And I will next week come and start our final series of the year. And we're going to look at one of Brene's guideposts to wholehearted living. So we're going to look at cultivating calm and stillness and letting go of anxiety. I thought that would be really helpful at this time of year. You know, we're coming into the month of December. Christmas is only a few weeks away, and often we live in that state of everything has to be right, and we have to, you know, almost a bit of a state of anxiety. So I thought it'd be a great opportunity to remind ourselves each week to embrace and cultivate calm and stillness in our life in this crazy period of the year. So I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.